Hey, thanks for turning on RATTY Guitars. Today, I went out to check out Zimm'S Guitars in Mesa, Arizona, and the owner, Dane, is just a really cool dude. All the guitars in the store, the amps, everything, it's all used. You're gonna love this place. So do me a favor, subscribe, like the video, that really helps me out a lot. And yeah, let's check out this store. All right, like I said in Thailand, I'm going to go visit this place when I get back. And this is Zimm'S Guitars in Mesa. Man, they've got a lot of guitars here too. Just some no-name brands, all the way down to name brands. And I'll show you my favorite guitar here in just a second. But yeah, oh, Behringer. I thought they just made amps, but I guess they make guitars too. Isn't that something? Behringer is a China guitar, and again, this is basically a copy of the Strat with a single coil pickups and everything. Just a huge array of amps. To me, if you're looking for something to grab, you definitely might want to check this place out as well. Fender Deluxe. Look at this amp. This is so classic of an amp. $650. That's actually a really good price for a classic amp like this. And that's got to be at least, I think, 212s in there. Behringer, which is, again, this is a sampling amp. They're $230. Yeah, $125. That's about what I was expecting for an amp from China. And again, you can always listen to it, but if you're looking, oh, they got a channel called Hell. They got Heaven, so I guess, so the clean channel's called Heaven and the dirty channel's called Hell. That's interesting. I've never seen it done like that before.
I really didn't like
so. Yeah, really cool stuff. And so for $125, try it out. Probably has 112 or maybe 115 in there.
Yeah, it's not really seen.
Solid state Marshall amp, $160. Sounds about right. This almost looks like the one I bought back in the 90s. Not a huge fan of solid state on Marshall, but for $160, really, you can't go wrong with that price. Washburn, Schecter. You know, when I say about Schecter, the guitars are so cool. I just really, just for a piece of hanging art, Schecter guitars are nice. And this bad boy right here, this is only $200. So that's a really good deal. Double humbucker pickups in there. Looks like with their own name brand humbuckers. It's very interesting. Never heard of Fernandez. Sounds like something that came from made in Mexico.
I want to see what's in the mold house.
And that's $450 for that. So a different array of prices here. There's one with some hot rails on it, and that's a hammer guitar.
You would mention that feature.
Oh, BC Rich right there. So I'm telling you, they got such an array of so many different. So if you're a beginning guitarist, intermediate, or even advanced, but particularly beginner, this is a place you definitely want to check out first, because there is so much to choose from when it comes to used equipment. I mean, here you get a nice Ibanez, $130 right there for a nice looking Ibanez. This is definitely a kind of a wild looking color thing. It's for that, you're looking at $400 from Ibanez. But me, I'm always a fan of just straight black. And look at the shark fin inlays in here. This is a Jackson, and that's $450 right there. So just so many brands I haven't even heard of. Look at this Lion guitar with these double humbuckers, black and gold, and this is like $100. I mean,
wait, what? Is it in a bad way?
Again, if you have a kid that's just learning how to play, and you want to get a nice looking guitar that looks awesome, something like this is great to get. And that's Lion by Washburn. So that's Washburn's, I shouldn't say lower end line, but more attainable line as far as price. Just like Squire is the more attainable line for Fender. Squires are made in Korea by a company called Court. Nice little red sparkle on there. That's really cool looking. This would be like a great guitar for Las Vegas, wouldn't it? It's perfect. Wow, look at all these cracked designs on here. That is really cool. And that's a Jackson guitar, and that's 300 bucks. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the prices down here. This is really, really super stuff. And as far as effects, yeah, you get an effects box, $50, $25, 130 bucks. You're gonna get some good prices here as far as some effects as well. But for me, I don't use effects anymore, and I haven't seen it yet, but I use a PV amp, and it's a sampling amp, and I don't see one yet. There might be one here,
It's a weird thing.
but I haven't seen one yet. Man, look at this PV trans tube, 112-inch combo amp here, $250. This thing is huge. Oh, here you got Cling, which is, the other amp said Heaven, and here Lead, which the other one said was Hell. I call them Cling and Dirty. I mean, again, if you're a fan of unique colors or anything else, I mean, you're definitely going to find it here. A guitar called Focus by Kramer. Yeah, triple S on the pickups. Look at all these cases back here too. I could probably come in here and get a case for my Court guitar. That would be like a cool thing. I tell you, everything you could possibly think. This is like a candy land for anybody who plays guitar, bass. Look at that design. It looks like a, oh yeah, Dane right there. Wow. Dane made some pretty crazy designs. And then, is this a, okay, that's a Squire Stratocaster. And I can't tell if that was done on purpose or not. But again, acoustics, got a beautiful Ibanez right here, and again, very unique color. It's very interesting. A whole line of acoustics up in here. Electric acoustic right here. It's a Fender as well. Beautiful guitar. Hard to see the prices on these based on wherever the wind is blowing. $450. Yeah. And that's nice because not only do you have volume on here, but you also have an equalizer as well, which is super cool. Plus you've got the tuner. So you really got everything all built in one. This is a nice guitar. And look at that wood as well. That's beautiful. Yeah, this is something I would like to buy if it was for an acoustic. That's a nice looking guitar. Oh yeah. Look at the wood on this. Again, another Fender. Nice, deep, dark wood. And this is a very similar tuner. Yeah, this is exactly the same thing I saw when I was in Thailand. The same kind of tuner, and this was used by what company? Kazuki.
Like yours,
Kazuki makes that type of
would have come with like that, I think.
volume control as well.
Sure but they're really basic looking.
Got this beautiful Jackson. Again, I'm a huge fan of just basic black guitars, and this is really nice. And I love the fact that these pickups are all done in black as well. And you got yourself a Floyd Rose
That's what I want to have.
on here, which is
I mean,
nice.
I got this because I need to get rid out of the bear. So
Horizontal pickup switch going in this direction. So I guess in case you accidentally are playing, you're not gonna, yeah, that makes sense. So you're not gonna hit this in a bad area. And then also,
it was a bad decision on
yeah,
my part to get it.
looks like single coil phase switch. Oh, right up in here as well. Yep, you got the push knobs as well. So single coil humbucker, single coil humbucker, and then I'm not too sure what this switch is for
This
here.
just scares me off of buying it.
But yeah, that's nice. That is very nice. And what is the price on that? That's $850. And with the electronics, I can believe it.
No keys for that.
I'll Google it out and price it and see what you come up with, but to me that seems like a really good price. These LTDs are nice.
So when we were young festival,
Yeah,
$800 for this one.
the killer.
I don't even remember when I was young.
I got a gig tonight. I got a gig tonight.
That is just beautiful. And again, just the one volume control. You got the humbucker, no ring. So very raw. I'm loving it already. Got the classic ESP or the Gibson look or Epiphone. Everybody makes this kind of body style, but mainly known for Gibson. No inlays, nothing. You know what would have been great? Is to have had black frets on here as well. That would have been just, that would be a good job, because I'm sure you can find them. But to turn those frets into black, which I think would be great. Black metal, LTD, and this is $800.
Because on the stand, so it
You see here,
it kind of
yeah, Seymour Duncan's with a name in black. That's really cool. Now this is my favorite guitar right here. This is the one that I'm just loving to death. Again, exactly the same kind of pickups, same kind of bridge. You got the Floyd Rose and your volume, and that's about it. I love this.
You'd have to investigate on your phone. Take it to lock.
And again, $800. And you got the locking nuts up here as well, which is classic of the Floyd Rose.
$650.
So, yeah, very nice. But black frets, I think would look so awesome on this, and would just complete the entire ensemble.
Oh, it's a FS.
Yeah, definitely need to get rid of that silver in there.
Special run.
But yeah, I like that a lot. And then again, extra cases back here. You got a fender case.
I mean, normally when you
Got some beautiful guitars back here as well.
ebony fretboard.
Oh yeah. Left-handed guitars in here, which is nice to have. Matter of fact, these are all left-handed guitars, so yeah. Look at this one back here for a left-handed guitar player. That is sweet. I like the look of that. Although I would paint the gold that's at the bottom right there. I mean, even from here you can see the gold, but in there, yeah, I would definitely take those out and paint them black. To me, that's a little bit of a distraction. But yeah, overall, that's a really, really just good-looking guitar. Such a selection here. It's just amazing.
Oh, these ones with single string.
Yeah, to the other end of the street. We didn't see that.
Well, look at this rack mount right here for effects. And
No, this one's at 5.
$90 for hardwire. Haven't heard of that company before. Digital reverb, metal distortion, and you can try all these out and see which one you like best. But they've got, oh, I love. Don't you just love lots of knobs and buttons on effects? It's just so cool. I don't know, that's just me, but oh yeah, that is so cool. Oh, same thing over here as well. Look at that. I don't even know what this does. Walrus Audio is the name of the company. But yeah, amp plus cab simulator and high fidelity stereo reverb. Huh? Look at that. That's kind of cool. That might be $180. Look at this. 280 bucks, man. This thing must do a lot.
Yeah, like this style.
Very nice.
And they're going to be playing.
Yeah, if you walk in a guitar store and they don't have a selection of picks, then you're in the wrong place. Wow, look at all those Danomatics down there, man. That's awesome.
Dane Electro.
I knew that. I was just testing to see if you're listening.
Danomatics.
This is Dane right here, by the way, the owner of the store of Zimm'S.
I didn't say you could film in here, did I?
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Am I being evicted? No, but I when I was in Thailand and I was reviewing guitars, I saw his videos where he went to the storage unit and checked some things out, and I said, I got to come over here and take a look at this. This is like Candyland for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I mean, you got so many different selections of guitars in here, off brands, name brands. It's just an amazing selection here.
And look at all these pedals too.
Oh, I'm all
Tons
over the
of
pedals. Yeah, on both sides.
I think I got the largest selection of used pedals in Phoenix.
Really? I know you have more than
That's counting the guitar centers.
All pedals.
collectively, probably. Yeah. And these are there a mixture of new and used, or are these all used?
It's all used.
All used.
That's more matte.
So everything in here is used,
Yes.
which is awesome because you can find some really good deals on some used items.
You should just trade that now. I don't know.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed this tour. If you're in Mesa, definitely come in here and check them out. This is now my new favorite store. If I'm looking for a new guitar or a new used guitar, I'm definitely coming down here first to take a look at pricing because this is the most impressive selection. Oh, I didn't even see this section back here where it says guitars.
Lose tonight.
I guess there's more guitars.
32nd Street and Cactus.
That's
Take
definitely
the 51 North, get off the Cactus.
But this is another room here for guitars. Wow. Didn't see these sitting back here. Squire Stratocaster. Again, some of these brands, Mahar? Is that what it's called? Mahar? Let's see, the price on that is $125. Yeah. Kind of like a zebra type design on there. That's kind of interesting. Again, this one is called Glary. It looks almost like a Dane guitar. I like the way they did their inlays like this, and this one comes across for the 12th. That's kind of cool. This one hasn't been priced out yet, but I can't imagine it being more than $150. Very cool. Well, yeah, if you get a chance, if you're in Mesa and you want to check this out, definitely come down and take a look at it. Or if you need a Fender shirt, this is the place to come. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Very impressed. This is my go-to place from now on. All right, well, hey, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. This, and I've been to a lot of music shops. This is impressive. So,
I do.
come on down and say hi to Dane. I'm sure he'd love to see you, and he's a really friendly guy. All right, later.